In this lecture, we're going to study about prime numbers and composite numbers. So prime numbers are those numbers, those natural numbers of course, that have two and only two factors. Oh my goodness, what does that mean? It means that, take any number, let's say 11, and let's find out all the numbers that have in their table 11. For example, 11 comes in the table of 1 and 11. So 1 and 11 are the factors of 11. And 11 does not go in the table of any other number. So 11 only has two factors, 1 and 11 itself. So 11 is said to be a prime number. Let's take 2. So 2 also has only two factors, 1 and 2 itself. So all the numbers that have only two factors, 1 and itself, are said to be prime numbers. So let's say 2 is the prime number. In fact, 2 is the smallest prime number. Then we have 3 as a prime number. 3 also goes in the table of only 1 and 3. But 4 is not a prime number because 4 goes in the table of 1 and 4, and also it comes in the table of 2. So 4 is not a prime number. So what is 4? Then 4 is said to be a composite number. So composite numbers are the numbers that have more than two factors. So 4 will be classified as a composite number because it comes in the table of 1, 2 and 4. What about 5? Yeah, 5 is again a prime number because 5 comes in the table of 1 and 5 and no other number. And what about 6? 6 is a composite number because 6 comes in the table of 2 also. So it has more than two factors. And what about 7? 7 comes in the table of 1 and 7 only. So 7 is a prime number. What about 8? 8 is a composite number. It comes in the table of 2 also and 4 also. What about 9? Now over here, some students may mistake 9 as a prime number. But remember, 9 is not a prime number. Remember, prime numbers are not odd numbers because prime number is that number which comes in the table of only two numbers, 1 in itself. In fact, 9 is a composite number because it comes in the table of 3 also. 3 3s are 9. So remember, 9 is an odd number, but it's also a composite number. What about 10? Yeah, 10 is a composite number because it comes in the table of 2. So we can understand that all the even numbers greater than 2, because 2 is a prime number. 2 is a prime number, but 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 and 14, all these numbers, and then even 16 are composite numbers. So all the even numbers are composite numbers, but not 2. 2 is a prime number, remember. So 2 is the only even prime number. But other even numbers come in the table of 2, so the even numbers are said to be composite numbers. Now, what about 11? 11 is a prime number. What about 12? 12 is a composite number. What about 13? 13 is a prime number. What about 14? 14 is a composite number. What about 15? 15 is not a prime number. 15 comes in the table of 3 and 5 also. And that is why I left the space purposely. So 15 is a composite number. Remember, 15 comes in the table of 3 and 5 also, along with 1 and 15. So if you look at 13, 13 only comes in the table of 1 and 13. But 15 or 14 or 12 or 16, they come in the table of 1 and 15 and as well as some other numbers, some 3 or 5. Now, we all know that natural numbers begin with 1. So what about 1? Is 1 a prime number or is 1 a composite number? So where should we write 1? Now, if you look at the factors of 1, 1 is made up of only 1 into 1. We cannot write any other number. So if you want to say what are the factor or factors of 1, the answer is 1 is the factor of 1 and no other number is the factor of 1. So there is only one factor. There are not even two factors. Forget more than two factors. But the definition of prime number says that the prime numbers are those numbers that have two factors and only two factors. Neither one factor nor more than two factors. While composite numbers are those numbers that have more than two factors. So we can say that the factors of 15 are 1, 15, 3 as well as 5. So there are four factors. So it's a composite number. So 1 is a unique number. It's a special number. It is neither prime nor composite. So we have accorded a special status to 1. 1 is not considered as a prime number because it has only one factor, not even two, and it is not a composite number also. I hope you understood this. Thank you for paying attention.